Well, it wasn't the busiest mall, but Eastland had a steady stream of customers. When the mall shut its doors, the remaining small businesses had to move out and start over.
Fox Charlotte's Lyra Manning caught up with some of the business owners to see how they're doing now.
It's been a little over 2 months since Eastland Mall closed. It's empty and boarded up now, but for 16 years it was home to Brass Accents, a jewelry and art store which is now relocated to the East Town Market at North Sharon Amity Road.
Here this is a new location and people just come traffic-wise less.
Owner Syed Salim says he's only seen about 1/5 of his former clientele at the new location. Even though there were lots of empty storefronts inside Eastland, he says the mall's central location brought in regular customers who shopped there for years. He hopes to build a similar client base at the new shop.
Hopefully they pick up and people know and they come.
One of the biggest stores in the final days of Eastland was Authentics, a clothing and shoe store that renovated its space in 2004 and planned to stay for a long time. The owners of Authentics moved some of their merchandise from Eastland Mall to their already existing store at Concord Mills, but they say they've only seen some of their Eastland customers come here to shop with them. The owners say Authentics at Eastland was a neighborhood store, and many customers could simply walk there to shop. They too are working to try to rebuild that client base.
I just put the flyer some places like this and they help a little bit.
Back at Brass Accents, Syed is hoping word of mouth and some advertising will let his previous customers know his store is still around and hopefully bring in new business too. Lyra Manning, Fox News.
Houston-based Boxer Property paid $2 million for Eastland back in June. There's no word if or when it might reopen.
I went to Eastland Mall for the first time in 1997. I was like 14 years old. I had just recently moved to Charlotte. I think we came from like Greensboro or somewhere like that. And just recently moving back to Charlotte and checking out what was going on as a teenager. Getting ready to be a freshman in high school. Had my friend Chris, met my best friend Chris Jones at the time. He had on like some burgundy pants, light-skinned black dude, burgundy pants, burgundy corduroy pants. I'm like, dang, what the heck? I'm wearing like, I got these like short dreads, and I had like, these baggy wide-legged jeans. It said dressed like a white boy. I was a skateboarder at the time, doing all these different things. Ran into him. I was like, yo, man, you are the coolest dude around here. I think you might be the coolest. I need to hang out with you. So ever since then, I stayed over this house. He asked his parents. I stayed there for like a week. First week I met Chris Jones. We hung out. And we just always hung out. And him and his family, I think they were from Sanford, North Carolina. And they just had moved to Charlotte. They had been in Charlotte too. And, they lived on Farm Pond Lane. They lived in Charlotte, North Carolina. I used to come over there and hang out forever, man. They just have a ball, man. Everybody knows me in Charlotte too. They all know me around East Charlotte. Because I used to live on the hood, like on Dundee Street, Phase 4 Road. So, I would go every day, just go over to Eastland Mall, go over to the east side to get away from that area, to get away from that neighborhood, just to get out of the hood and get something new and different and cool. And I would hang out over there at Eastland Mall. It was just like our meetup spot, man. We meet up there, get our skateboards, go out wherever, maybe do some extracurricular activities, a little green maybe, smoke on that, like whatever teenagers would do, like every other teenager would do. And it was just a ball. We just had so much fun, skateboarding, hanging out at the mall, meeting girls, just trying to figure out situations and what we're gonna do, what's our future, what are we planning, what are we gonna do today.
Used to be J.C. Penney's by the Burlington Cove. That was J.C. Penney's. I used to come through here, walk straight through this parking lot, listening to 311 on my Walkman, my skateboarding. We hit our skateboards. We used to hide them over here, I think behind this bush, these bushes over here. Either those bushes or the bushes around, I think on the other side where the J.C. Penney's. We used to hide our little skateboards over there and like we just had a good time. It was just, used to come up here and just have a good old time. I mean, this is the Dillards. What's left of Dillards. You can still see the sign sort of embroidered on there, stained left on there. And we used to come over here and just hang out, bring the skateboards. That over there, that's where I used to, I think right over there where I used to have the skateboard when I used to go in the Eastland Mall. Right behind those bushes right over there. Take a walk over there, see what's going on real quick. Used to come through here, skateboard. Used to come through Executive Park. Used to ride right through here on the skateboards over to my friend's Chris's house. Used to go over to Chris Jones' house. I'm about to go through here. I think I need to go through here anyway to get to where I'm going. Just to ride through here, ride through all this Executive Park. I came through here one day. I was walking through here. I was about 15. I think I was about 15. I was walking through here. I had just got me a brand new fresh down coat where they used to have the feathers in it. I was worried about how those ended up turning out when you wash them. Certain way you had to wash them. It was green down coat. It was cool, forest green. It was cool. It was the coolest thing ever. I used to come through here, walk through here with it. It was just a cool thing, man. It was fun, man. I was doing it, man. I was doing it back then. Skateboarded through here. Had no idea how good I had it, man. I kind of knew. Kind of did know. Just didn't know how it was going to end up. Yeah, used to come through here on the skateboard. It was all good in the hood. Skating through here, skating around this street even. A lot of fun. A lot of fun, fond memories over here. Just skateboarding through here. This main little road here, Farm Pond Lane. Skateboarding parking lots like that are over there. Different parking lots. Came through on the board.
Pathetic.
Skate through here. Over there in that Executive Park. I remember coming through there. That was the first time I really was introduced to hip hop, skateboarding over there on my board. You know, listening to hieroglyphics, headphones on, or Gangstar, ride my skateboard, roll straight through there. It was fun, man. It was fun. Came up here, crossed this street right there. That's where Chris used to live, in the first little building right there. So go hang out with Chris, have some fun, go skateboarding and whatever. It was cool times. Cool times. This is another picture a little closer to the parking lot. I remember my first skateboarding hip hop memories, just skating through that parking lot with my boys, listening to Gangstar, hieroglyphics, and just having good times, skateboarding, skate sessions with my boys, going through the park. Farm Pond Lane. This is where it went down, man. This is where it went down. This was my first place I met Chris. First time I met Chris, we just went over here and hung out. Went up there and had a good time. Met him, stayed at his house for about a week. First time I ever did anything like that. First time his family or his parents ever experienced anything like that. I mean, I met him the first day. I think I stayed overnight at his house. Stayed there for about 3 days. And just hung out, party. Had fun like all the time. Just had a good time. Fond memories, fond memories. Then used to go down here and McDonald's was down up over here. Just had a lot of fun. Miss it all. A whole lot of fun though. A whole lot of fun. What up, Pat?